Dear students, after question number 17, now we will go for a question number 18. So we will go and see the question number 18. I am going to show you question number 18. Here we have a question number 18. In this we have information that given. The following is the statement of profit and loss of Z Limited for the year ended March 31st, 2018. Revenue from operation. Expenses are given: purchase, that is of your opening inventory and closing inventory, depreciation and amortization expenses, other expenses, and profit before tax. Now here additional information is also given, that is of your sundry creditor increase, sundry debtor increase. Sundry creditor is of your liability, sundry debtor is of asset, outstanding is liability, bill receivable is your asset, and prepaid expenses is your assets. So increase and decrease is already given here. So we have to compute the net cash by operating active direct method, but we will do it indirect method. So we will see the information and start the question. So first of all, we have given here before profit and loss, that is your profit before taxation. It is given in the question that profit before taxation is 8 lakh rupees. So first of all, we will write here profit before taxation. So first amount it is of PROFIT, profit before BEFORE, before taxation, TAXATION, taxation. It is already given in the question. This is of your 8 lakh rupees. So it is 8 lakh rupees I have recorded here. It is our rupees, and this here also we will put the rupees, 8 lakh rupees. Now it is okay. Now all of you know very well that what we have to do in this adjustment of non-cash and non-operating items. So I am going to write here, in this we will have your ADJUSTMENT, adjustment of your non-cash and your non-operating, non-OPERATING items, ITEMS items. Clear? In this, first of all, we have to add. So according to the format, we have depreciation is given in the question. First of all, we will see the depreciation is given, and the depreciation is given 80,000 rupees. Here you can see depreciation and amortization expenses. So here I am going to write depreciation. The first addition we will have here, this is of your DEP RECIATION, depreciation 80,000 I am going to add. So now our new figure is your 8 lakhs and 80,000. You can see this 8 lakh and 80,000 is our operating profit before working capital charge. So I am going to write it. I am going to write it by blue pen. It is your OPERATING, operating profit, PROFIT, profit before BEFORE, before your WORKING, working capital, 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 CHANGES, changes. Now after this we have to add, that is of your decrease in current assets and increase in current liabilities. So I am going to write here addition part. So we have to add in this, add what are the things to add, that is of your decrease in, we have to add a decrease in current assets. So I am going to write here addition part, that is our DECREASE, decrease in current, CURRENT, current assets. It is already given decrease and increase in the cautioning adjustment. You can see that bill receivable is going to be decreased and your prepaid expenses is decreased, and here we have to add the items decrease in current assets and both the assets. So we will write here bill receivable. I am going to write here, that is of your bill receivable, RECEIVABLE, bill receivable. It is of your 5,000 rupees. Another one is of your prepaid expenses, PREPAID, prepaid expenses. This is of your 20,000 rupees. So prepaid expenses we have 20,000 rupees. Now increase in, another what we have to add, addition part, that is of your increase in current liabilities. This is your INCREASE, increase in CURRENT, current liabilities, LIABILITIES, liabilities. So increase in current liabilities, you can see that sundry creditors are the liabilities. So it is given increase 40,000. So directly we will write here, that is of your SUNDRY, sundry creditors, CREDITORS, sundry creditors. I am going to shift the page up. Okay. So sundry creditors we are having here, it is our 40,000 rupees. So if first of all we will add all this, so 40, 50, 65. So here we are having 65,000 rupees to add in this. And once we will add this all, so the addition of this figure is of your 8 lakhs 65, 80, 20, 9 lakhs 45, 9 lakhs 45,000. It is now 9 lakhs 45,000 we will have here. It is clear? So now amounts, what are, this is the additional amount. Now we will go for the amount to be subtracted. So here it is going to be less. What are the things we have to, it is decrease in current asset, now increase in current asset. So INCREASE, increase in CURRENT, current ASSETS, increase in current assets. So we will see the assets in the question. Increase in current assets, it is sundry debtors is given and it is given in increase. Sundry debtors are our assets and it is increase in given, increase is given, already it is given. So SUNDRY, sundry, that is of your debtors, DEBTORS, sundry debtors are given, that is of your 70,000 is given. Clear? And inventory is also given in this. You can see inventory, it was given 1 lakh rupees at the top, and that is of your negative. Why? Because it is to be subtracted. So inventory I am going to write INVENTORY, inventory, it is already given 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees. So now we will see another thing, what, that is of your, it is decrease in current asset, so increase in current asset is over. Now increase in current liability, so we have to subtract the DECREASE, decrease in current, CURRENT, current liabilities, LIABILITIES, liabilities. So in this liabilities, one information is given, the outstanding wages. Outstanding is our liability and it is given in decrease. So we will see that decrease in current liabilities, we have outstanding, 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 WAGES, wages. So it is given 10,000 rupees outstanding wages. We will add all the things and it is 1,70,000, 80,000. So it becomes your 1,80,000, 1,80,000. These are the things we have to subtract from the above total. So if we will subtract 1 lakh, 9 lakh, 7 lakhs हो गया, 9 में से 1 गया तो 8 बच गया, 45, 80, 1 more. So it is now, it is equals to your 7,65,000. Okay, so it is your 7,65,000 rupees is left. So this amount 7,65,000 is our final amount, and I am going to close the question. Here we can write net cash flow from operating activities. So it is your answer, and you can write it. It is net your cash flow, net cash flow, 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 FROM, from operating, OPERATING, operating activity, ACTIVITIES, net cash flow from operating activity. You can see this amount. It is clear? So next question, next video.